captain Viriato Fernandes has voiced strong criticism against the government following Qatar Airways' decision to shift its operations from Dabolim Airport to Manohar International Airport. Fernandes accused the government of applying undue pressure on airlines to move to the privately managed airport. Meanwhile, several other people have raised serious concerns over Qatar stopping its operations at Dabolim. The government of Goa is facing criticism over the recent fuel price hike. In a Gazette notification issued on Friday, the government increased value-added tax on fuel, increasing the cost of petrol by 1 rupee and diesel by 35 paise. Congress says that this is just the beginning. Goa Congress held a protest against the NEET examination paper leak. Congress has alleged that this is a slap on the face of the corrupt BJP government and an utter failure of the Modi government. Congress has demanded that the government pays attention to the injustice that has been done to the several aspirants of NEET. The Kalangute Panchayat has written to the North Goa Collector, Goa Police, Director of Panchayats and other line departments for an opinion on having the resolution of entry restriction into Kalangute Panchayat areas. Sarpanch Joseph Siqueira says that the resolution was unanimously taken by the PACH members after realizing that some tourists entering Kalangute only leave a trail of nuisance in the touristic areas. Due to the growing traffic congestion at Margao, especially near school areas, the traffic cell along with Margao MLA discussed the execution of a new traffic flow plan. In this edition of Street Voices, Herald TV spoke to several people to gather their suggestions to control traffic congestion near city schools and to reduce the number of vehicles. With the intervention of senior police officers, Day 2 of the new traffic flow plan of Margao helped to significantly reduce traffic jams near and around Fatima Convent and Loyola School. However, some parents said that the schools also need to play a proactive role in helping manage the traffic flow, especially that of parents coming to pick their children from school. Imagine Panji Smart City Development Limited, IPSCDL, finally opens the final stretch of the road from the Kakulo Mall junction to the bridge near the Tonka sewage treatment plant for public use. Over the past 6 to 8 months, contractors faced various challenges while laying the sewerage line due to the high water table, causing unprecedented delays. The concerning matter of cattle blocking the main roads for commuters to travel have soared high, creating a problem for motorists, raising the risk of accidents and impeding the smooth flow of traffic. Due to the rains filling up the fields, these stray animals have taken shelter on the roads in search of dry ground. Due to heavy rain that lashed on across Goa, a flood-like situation has been created at Kakora Chowk on Friday. The gutter where the rainwater was supposed to exit has been blocked, resulting into rainwater entering the gym and nearby shops. The frustrated locals expressed discontent and demanded the authorities to take action for the same. Number of married women celebrated the auspicious Vata Purnima on Friday at various places across the state with great devotion. Vat Purnima is a Hindu celebration observed by married women in North India and in the western Indian states of Maharashtra, Goa, Gujarat. On this Purnima, a married woman marks her love for her husband by tying a ceremonial thread around a banyan tree. The celebration is based on the legend of Savitri and Satyavan as narrated in the epic Mahabharata. The translocated banyan tree at Campbell Football Ground has shown signs of new growth by shooting root sprouts, making it the first 200-year-old tree to be successfully translocated. Imagine Panji Smart City Development Limited, IPSCDL, has removed the green shade net to allow the tree to receive natural light, air, and water, encouraging it to grow into a bigger tree. The 10th International Yoga Day was observed with great enthusiasm across the state as people from all walks of life participated in doing yoga on Friday. The theme for this year's event, Yoga for Self and Society, resonated with the participants as they emphasized the importance of practicing yoga for a better health and for the community. Led by experienced instructors, participants delved into various yoga asanas, breathing exercises, and meditation practices. In a tragic incident, a man jumped off into the sea from the tail end of the Kharevado fishing jetty at Vasco on Thursday evening. The locals immediately alerted the fire brigade, the port authorities, and the coastal police about the incident. The body was retrieved in the late evening, but the details of the person who ended his life by were unclear. Investigation into this matter is going on. Goa Valha SC secured a thrilling victory over Nevalim Villagers Union in a nail-biting encounter that ended 6-5 in their favor via a tiebreaker. This victory propels them into the final of the 13th Kana Benolim Panchayat Trophy Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match, played at St. John Baptista Football Ground, saw Nevalim Villagers Union take an early lead with midfielder Brendan Pierce striking a superb volley in the first half. In a thrilling encounter at the St. Alex Church Ground in Kotturi, Axim Sports Club emerged victorious over Batora United to advance to the semi-finals of the 9A-side football tournament organized by Sporting Club Virbhat. The match, held on Friday, showcased stellar performances from both teams amidst an enthusiastic crowd. The match kicked off with intense action from the outset.